KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday to Fridays, live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
Wake up!
Wake up, little Susie.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Come on, dear, it's time to get up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Wonderful morning to you.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Good morning. This is Classy C, and I'm here with Crazy Chris, and we're here for the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, honey?
We're here. We're
Yeah.
here. It's Thursday, you know. We're here. We're here. The third day of the show. It's getting easier when we move down the line. Closer and closer to February in time.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday, the third day of the month. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, the third day of the month. It's
Yeah.
Thursday.
Oh, yeah. It's
Hello,
rainy outside.
Thursday.
It's rainy outside. cold
Hello,
outside.
Thursday.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Look at the weather again.
It's nasty again? Okay. It's raining.
Yes, it's light drizzling this morning. We're going to talk all about that here on your weather report, but there's good news in sight.
I saw
Sunshine
some lightning.
is on its way.
I saw some lightning about 5-something.
Lightning?
Mm-hmm. I saw a flash of light out of the window.
What time this morning was that?
It was about 6:30, 6:35, I think. Yeah,
Oh, you must
because I went back to sleep.
Oh, really?
And set the alarm to get up at 7:40. But I saw a flash of light out of the window, and I just assumed it was lightning.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought it was.
Well, maybe it was your imagination.
No, it wasn't my imagination. I saw it.
Okay.
Yes, I saw the lightning, and I saw the flash of light. And what else could it have been? There's something freaky.
Well, it could be UFO aliens.
Yeah, but
You know,
I
we
think it
used to
was
see-
lightning.
We used to see flashing lights going through in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Right in that window. Not the window next to your bed, but the window in front of me. I saw it. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what was going on with stuff. I think that was somebody with a drone or something playing around.
Maybe that was the neighbor next door doing something.
Doing something freaky in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Who knows? So here we are, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
What is going on with Thursday? Hey, you know what tonight is, don't you?
Yeah.
What's that?
Let's chat with Classy C.
Oh, boy. Tell us all about that.
Let's chat with Classy C is a show that comes on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. where we just talk about any subject that we have in mind. And Classy C, myself, I look forward to hearing from the listeners to give us an idea of what they want to talk about. And the phone lines are open during phone breaks, during song breaks, so we can talk.
Yeah, we need to put that out there earlier this afternoon so people
Yeah.
can know that they can call in for tonight's show.
Yeah.
Is there any indication of what tonight's discussion is going to be about?
No, I haven't thought about it. We talked about resolutions last week New Year's resolution.
Yeah, you had a call last week, too.
Leading up to
Actually, you had a call the last 2 shows in a row.
Yeah, we did.
So, who knows? Maybe you get another one tonight.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some local callers.
Look at you. They love that Let's Chat with Class to see.
Maybe we'll get some local callers.
Yeah, possibly.
We put it out there for them.
So, the new study I found out today, maybe you want to read it.
What you mean?
This is funny, and you'll be like, huh? Now, this really encourages partners.
Really? No, I don't. I don't care to.
So the new study
Talk
out
about
today.
That's
This was in the internet. I found they say the study finds that smelling your partner's gas makes you live longer. They're saying that Professor Matt Whiteman from the University of Exeter's Medical School said the following, that when cells become stressed by disease, they draw in enzymes to generate minute quantities of hydrogen sulfide. Now, that keeps the mitochondrion ticking over and allows cells to live. If this doesn't happen, the cells die and lose the ability to regulate survival and control inflammation. When have exploited this natural process by making a compound called AP39, which slowly delivers very small amounts of gas, specifically to mitochondria. Their results indicate that if the stress cells are treated with AP39, mitochondria are protected and the cells stay alive. And they're saying that is, of course, you're not going to be able to get your hands on AP39, so the next thing to do is inhale the hydrogen sulfide that you or anyone who puts gas out next to you in close proximity. And they tell you that normally that's more often than not going to be your partner next time. When you feel the need to let out some gas, just let it out and let them know it's for their own good. It's the perfect plan. Well, that should be we should live long, long time, I guess. Most people should.
Yeah.
So I thought that was something for y'all. So think about next time when your partner spews gas, let them know that you appreciate it.
Really.
Oh, the stuff that they come out with. Mm-hmm. I think someone may be pulling our leg. I don't know. You know, that's the old saying that they did back in the 60s. They encouraged and told people it was healthy to smoke cigarettes. Mm-hmm. And then by the mid-70s, they started coming out with the Surgeon General saying, hey, it's not healthy. It's bad for you. After they got everybody hooked in the 50s and 60s saying it's cool to smoke cigarettes.
I was looking at, I guess it's a program they have for quit smoking, but they were talking all about how cigarette smoking started, how it used to be 50% of the people in America smoke. And since they were saying how bad it was for you, how it's down to 14%.
Couldn't fool me. Everywhere I look, I see people puffing.
They say it's down to 14%.
I don't believe it.
Well,
I believe it's probably 49%.
They did a study, and they were talking about ways to quit smoking. The nicotine gum and lozenges and patches. Mm-hmm. It was real interesting. Had a lot of people that were talking about how they quit smoking, and a lady that she's a doctor, but she quit smoking, and she was talking to other people about it.
So what percentage of the people have started increasingly eating and getting overweight?
I don't know.
Probably 90% of America now?
Oh, yeah. They were saying how many people in America are obese, too.
That's because they quit smoking.
I don't know.
You think there's a pattern here?
Yeah. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Even though I don't smoke, it was just interesting looking at the statistics of the people that smoke, how they started smoking, and they had personal stories.
I grew up in a house where both parents smoked, and it never made me want to really start that. I attempted it one time, and it was nasty as all, and I said I would never do it again. Ugh, just trying it once.
I just had one parent that smoked, but and he wasn't. He didn't smoke around us a lot, but I knew he smoked.
Yeah, I mean, you can smell it on them. You know when they had just
And it
recently
never
did
made me want to smoke.
it. No, sometimes it grabs you, and sometimes it don't. It didn't grab me or my sister.
My aunt smoked. My mother's sister smoked, but she stopped smoking. She stopped smoking, and then she started chewing tobacco and eating big red popsicles. That's how she stopped.
Yeah,
But she was still doing the tobacco.
well, it's like I say, it's funny because they got everybody hooked, and the 56 told them it was good. Just like they told everybody eating eggs was bad. Now they're telling everybody to eat eggs. That's been off and on subject. Don't eat eggs. It's not good for you. Now you need to eat eggs. You know, they don't know. Can't make their mind up on some of these things. Milk, don't drink some milk. Now you need to drink milk. It's good for the bones. And don't drink some milk. I mean, you got to the point where, listen, this is how I accepted it. With the exception to the rule, like I definitely know I'm not gonna be around those cigarettes and stuff. I mean, and it's bad enough that when we go to the casino, we get our daily dose of it either way.
But now
we
they
all
got
get it.
a smoke-free section.
Yeah, but you're still gonna catch it. You know, we don't. Most of the good games are right where the majority of the people is open. It's not as bad, you know. They are smoking there. Sometimes you get them people that sit right next to you, and that cigarette will just come straight over to you. I noticed that Class C has no problem letting them know right away, and they be looking crazy. Either get up and leave,
That's them.
or they'll try to move it and say, "Well, I'm sorry," but a lot of them, I've never seen anybody get rude with you about it. But you know,
If they think they have the right to come sit there and puff, I got the right to fan the smoke away.
yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I like going to casinos, but you know, for the most part, I don't really suffer too much out from it, you know, because you know you're getting some secondhand smoke. We got to be, but sometimes I feel a little tired, or I feel a little woozy, or a little lightheaded from it after we get out of it. But it usually clears out after I get in that room or something. And we don't do it so much, so I think my body's able to expel. It's kind of like drinking some alcohol. Too much, it's obviously not good. A little at a time is actually good for you. So I think, you know, my body's able to fight off that smoke. I think the worst thing is my clothes when we get out. It's just so hard to get out of your clothes. You have to start doing like this. I put mine in front of the little window units they got in the hotel, and it usually clears it out.
Well, the other casino in Texas that we had gone to for a while, you don't get that because they have non-smoking, and it's once you get inside there.
Yeah, I think it's, well, we never had a problem at Niskila because they have
It's
such
much better.
self-contained in there. And I love it that the majority is non, and they have a little place for smoke, and that's how they should do it.
Yeah.
Instead of having non-smoking rooms, they should make those non-smoking rooms be the smoking rooms, and the majority of casinos should be open freely. You know, WinStar kind of got it backwards. They got more open free range, which means you can smoke or not, in the majority of the casino rather than closing it off. But that's probably because they don't have no table games.
They do have table games.
No,
At WinStar?
I'm talking about Niskila.
Oh, Niskila.
They
No,
do not
don't.
have no table
No,
games.
they don't have
They like
that.
Jack, Baccarat, and all
No,
that.
they don't have that.
That's why I said that's why they're probably able to do it better. WinStar got too much table games all over the place, so they can't really put all these rooms in for that.
Yeah.
And most people probably wouldn't want to go to a special room to play them. So I think I see why they do it. But, you know, for the most part, you know, is it going to stop me from going to the casino if I want to go? Probably not. I don't be around enough cigarette smoke like that to just discount myself. I think, you know, eventually they're just going to tighten up on all that stuff. But it is Indian reservation. You will probably never curb it. If they won't allow it, that you're going to have to deal with it. It's not like it's on reservation land. You can't really change it. You may not be able to smoke in restaurants and stuff. You know, and when we grew up, you could smoke in restaurants. You know, you would see people smoke.
You could smoke anywhere
Yeah.
back then.
People had ashtrays everywhere. You sit down in
It was
diners, they
all
were
on
there.
the planes and every
Yeah, I
place
mean, it was just a way of life. You just dealt with it. Now it's, you know, they've got it really curved. And I'm glad they did because, I mean, it's not fair to the people that have to breathe it in. Just because you want to choose to puff on a cancer stick don't mean we all want to do it. I'm not trying to be mean out there. I mean, we all have our vice. And somebody once told me, and I ain't going to name any names, somebody in our family said, well, you like to play your scratch. Yeah, my scratch-offs is not polluting your lungs. And they don't stink. If I like to scratch tickets and I spend money on that, it may be bad to my debt, but it's not bad to my health. There's a big difference. You can't tell me that my vice is worse than yours. If you really want to pinpoint it, you're going to lose. I don't care what you think. Yeah, I like to play scratch off, and yeah, it can be addicting. Anything can be addicting. Drinking so much soda is addicting. Now that you probably have a more vice with me, because ultimately drinking too much sodas would be bad for my health. It just like cigarettes would be bad for your health. If it's not detrimentally affecting my personal well-being, then it's not as bad as your vice. You know, it may be bad for my pocketbook. It may be bad that I ain't paying all my bills, you know, and I do. I'm just saying. These are problems that you could have being a gambler, over-excessive gambler. But it's not the same thing.
You could have health problems, too, because the money that you're spending on gambling may be money you need to get prescriptions with, and you're not getting them. So it's messing with your health.
But it's not messing with me.
No, it's not.
I'm saying it could.
I'm saying it
but
could.
I mean, I think that was just a directive to me, and I just, you know, I just kind of looked at it like, no, we're totally on two separate plateaus there. But okay, honey, you think what you want. But you know, that's just one example. I'm saying that, you know, people make bad choices, and I don't tell people what to do anymore. I stopped it. My mom's another one that loves to. Now, she's got COPD. She's got cancer, leukemia, and she is still on the smoking habit. And the doctors think she's not. I don't know how they don't know it. She says they think she stopped. How does a doctor don't know it? And unless she's very careful about, make sure she don't smoke on that day for the doctor.
She says she makes sure she doesn't smoke before she goes to the doctor. She doesn't know.
Ain't that slick?
She tries to conceal it.
And I know she does it outside, so it won't be really in her clothes or something, because it's open air out there. But the thing is, you know, but you would smell it on your breath, because I used to smell it on it. It just would gag me sometimes, especially a combination of drinking coffee. You got coffee drinkers that will drink that. Oh, God, coffee. You know how coffee smells around people. Can you imagine it mixed with nicotine? Y'all people out there that drink the coffee and smoke too, I don't know if y'all realize, but that crap is nasty. Sorry, y'all got some bad breath. It's horrible, folks. I'm letting you know in case you didn't know. Now you know. If you want to weigh in on this subject, call us right now, 254-275-7476. This is what we call, this is something new. We started doing this kind of December, how we talk like this a little bit before the song break. We kind of just talk about different little things. This is our daily grind. This is the Classy and Crazy Chris morning daily grind. So the first 20, 25 minutes, we talk about things like this. So you want to weigh in on this conversation this morning, our opening conversation, 254-275-7476.
Are we talking about smoking?
It just
or non-smoking?
We're talking about whatever we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So we may metamorph now into something else, but anything
that's how it does. It goes from one to the next.
Yeah, because I was just going to say now is so we went from passing gas in your partner's face being good for you, which led into cigarette smoking, and now I'm saying people have vices at the beginning of the year. New Year's resolutions, in my best knowledge, doesn't work. I don't even set a New Year's resolution anymore. It doesn't work, because here's what I found out: when you put too much focus into saying you're going to do it, you usually don't. For example, when I started committing myself and saying I'm going to start remodeling this day and every day, it doesn't do it. I found that it comes more natural just to let it come to you than you go to it. You agree?
No, I don't agree, because I think when you put focus on it, that's how you do it, because it keeps you aware of the things that you need to do, so you get up and do it. To me,
do you have evidence to back that up?
Yeah, like I was telling you about how I used to walk every day when I got off work, and I made it. I did it, and because if I didn't, I would feel responsible, you know, and not thinking about it. I wouldn't let anything deter me from doing it. I would get off work. Sometimes I would take my clothes to work and change clothes at work, and so I can drive straight to the field and exercise. And I will get out there and do my 30 minutes and finish it up. And I think putting a focus on it gets it going for me better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's what I think.
I value everybody's opinions. I really do. That is a good surmise. But like I say, in my opinion is or at least what works for me. I used to be very diligent, but I always prioritized and scheduled my day. Even when I was a little boy, I started doing this about 10 years old. I would literally write on construction paper. I didn't even have paper, and I would write in a crayon. I remember doing this, being young, 8, 9, and I would write on there, so that it would help me get through the day. Wake up, 7:00 a.m. 7:10, brush my teeth. And I would go and I would check them off as I do them.
Oh.
I used to enjoy that, and I would do that. One of them, when I would do that for the whole month at a time. When I got a desk. I got my first little desk to work, like an actual little desk for, kind of like what we have in here in the studio, or something like this. And I would be able to work there and do my homework stuff. But I also got with the desk, stapler, little pencil caddy. And you remember those big old calendar things you pull off, and you had the whole thing, and they were in the
Wall calendar.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You lay them on your desk.
Yeah, desk calendar.
Yeah.
But
They had the whole month. They were this big.
Yeah.
And they have all the days, and then they have the.
we had them at work when I was
Yeah,
working.
I had one of them, and I would write on there, wake up, and I would do all my list on that for the day. And then by the end of that, it would say go to bed at 10 o'clock. I would check these things so I knew what I did. Go to school, and I would do it at school.
You hear me?
Yeah, I would do it at school and put on there.
That you
go
don't
to
do
lunch.
it anymore.
No. I was very OCD about stuff like that, and I kind of just grew out of it. But I liked it, and I still find myself doing it at times. Especially,
Yeah, you do. You like to make lists.
Yeah, but it allows me to go, and I like to check off things. It's like a challenge, okay? You got 10 things to do. How much of these you going to get done? And it really motivates.
See, well, that's the same thing we were just saying. You said it doesn't motivate you to remind and talk about it.
When you constantly push yourself and say, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, other than just right now say, I need to do this at this time, this time. When you plan it out,
You know, when we were doing the major remodeling,
and you see how much more we got done.
Yeah, you used to like to have the list of everything.
So we could cross.
need
That
to
was
do.
fun to cross things out and say, we accomplished it. We should do that again.
Yeah,
And I hope that we get back into it.
yeah.
Maybe you can start helping me, and we'll motivate each other to get back there in that
Yeah,
room
I
and start it.
can if I feel good.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll be careful about stuff I give you to do. But there are little stuff that you can help me with.
Yeah,
And I think with just being back there and talking, we used to talk, and we would get so much done. And you can take your time, bring a chair back there and rest. You got a
Yeah.
chair back there. We don't have to kill stuff, but just being back there with me motivates me more.
Oh, okay.
Because you get lonely, and
Yeah.
and we used to do so much together on remodeling,
Yes, we did.
and
Until you had me putting a ceiling fan up where the light wouldn't come on, but the ceiling fan would. You told me wrong.
I couldn't see. It was getting dark. And we were.
No, it wasn't dark.
It was getting dark when
Was
we
it?
put the ceiling fan. Remember, it was getting dark, and we thought we were going to use a flashlight and stuff. Remember,
Oh.
we didn't have no power in the back part of the house. That was the only thing we could rely on, and it was getting dark, and we was getting frustrated. But we did it.
Yeah, you did. You did your office basically by yourself. I did the wall. What you call it?
Yeah,
What
the spackling,
yeah, I did the spackling on the wall.
the design and stuff. And you do good. It goes good. I like that, and I hope. Are you going to do it for our back room?
Maybe
Or are you going to change it up?
I can do it.
I think you could.
You
You just have
know,
to take your time.
you know, we did have that roller that we did for our dining room. It came out good too.
I know. I know. Right now it's kind of cold, and I don't expect you to get back to where it's cold. I mean, we do have a heater back. We could light. It wouldn't be so bad. But I would love for us to maybe do some stuff again like that.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it so much.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Working on our rooms.
You know, I miss it. We really slowed down.
Yeah, we have.
And I want to get back into it. That's one thing I need to commit myself. That if you want to put it, if you like New Year's resolution, that's going to be my New Year's resolution for y'all out there like that kind of stuff.
Well, we're still doing things together as we are the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning
Oh, yeah,
Show.
of course. You know, we come
We
to the
didn't
studio.
have that back then.
No, we come to the studio and we do it, and that takes a lot of time. But there are times we got plenty still time to do these things. I think we ought to take 2 to 3 hours on certain days and just do it.
Maybe.
Especially the days you don't have your appointments.
Yeah.
After we do the show, we could go and do it maybe from 11 to 2 or something. It's not going to hurt to do something. We would get a lot accomplished in 2-3 hours at a time.
Maybe so.
We have to try to, maybe prioritize some of it.
Yeah, that's good.
But and I could use a little help. It's overwhelming when you're the only one doing everything. And I did the office when I did the office in our house by myself. It was rough. It was a lot. I was tired. It was very tiring trying to do all this. When I did it. But
and we did the painting together, and I was posting pictures on Facebook. Everybody couldn't wait to see what I have done. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to do some projects together.
When
and you can say we did it.
When we did the Sunshine Room, that was a chore, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That was, I think, was one of the hardest rooms we did besides the dining
it
room.
wasn't that hard. It just looked like it took long. I think the dining room took a long time.
Well, the dining room took us literally a year almost, I think.
The dining room was so big.
It was very big.
It took us a long time, I
Well,
think.
that's an 18 by 15 foot room. Plus, we had to make a new wall. We did
like
some
that.
changing around in there.
Yeah, we did good.
And we had our tile work we did.
Yeah, if we
We
think
do the
about
floors. We had to redo wiring. We did a lot of different things in that room. That room was a headache.
And we think about it, we did great. We did good.
We had to go back behind our son because he put a big hole in the walls. We had to fill that back in.
I
Redo
did.
the sheetrock.
Yeah.
And you did that, didn't
Yeah,
you? Then we
I
cut
did.
You hammered it back up there, and then we got up there and you put the spackle across it, and I came across a little bit across it. You did most of that.
Yeah.
And look how good that looks. You couldn't even tell that there was a hole in that wall up in that section. That's because we do professional work.
Yes, very professional.
And you know how many people wanted us to come do theirs?
Yeah, I kept saying, y'all come and do ours.
And
now.
before our dog and the furniture sliding around on it, our living room floor was the bomb.
Yeah,
And that's
it
why I
was.
want to restore and do it again like that. And hopefully, if we get new furniture, we'll get kind of don't slide like that. And we'll do it up, and we're going to keep her nails trimmed because I don't want her to destroy it because our floors are beautiful when they are,
Yeah.
But I know now we have to put a lot of shellac down.
Yeah.
I didn't put enough. I think we're going to do 2 coats.
Yeah.
So I think we ought to do that for this summer. And we have Tyree. He can keep up with the dog. We can have him do stuff, too, every those weeks he's with us.
Yeah. And we do have a
Dog run.
kennel for the dog.
We could put
and
her
a
out
dog
there.
run, too.
She can stay out there, and
Yeah.
she'll be looking at us through the back room working. She can stand up and look in almost. So it's exciting to think about it like that.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking about a lot of great little things today. Hey, you want to give us a call? We're going to go to our first song break, 254-275.
7476.
Let's go ahead and do it. When we get back, we're going to start some announcements and stuff. After we do our wake up morning song, let's do a little bit of Johnny Nash. I told you the sunshine was on its way. I can see clearly now, coming right up. Don't go nowhere.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. FM.
KMRL 90.3 FM.
Keep it locked right here on Marlin's hottest radio station.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites
Yesterday's favorites.
and today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits. KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
All right. We are here.
We are back.
It is time. You know what? Na 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 na. Community announcements. With Classy C.
Okay. Community announcement. The announcement we are still having is the Born to Win stage play. It's going to be January the 19th, 2019 at the Waco Hippodrome at 7 o'clock p.m. The tickets are $20 at the door and $25 VIP, which includes a reception. And that's at the Waco Hippodrome. And that's Saturday, January the 19th.
And we're giving away tickets tomorrow.
Okay. We'll be giving away tickets for the event tomorrow.
On Friday morning show.
On the Classy C and Crazy Chris morning show. Make sure that you are listening.
Yes. And we're going to give away, aren't we giving away?
2 tickets.
Yeah, we're going to give away a pair
of tickets.
If you want to win tomorrow morning on the Classy C and Crazy Chris morning show, 2 tickets to Born to Win.
Make sure you're listening. Okay. And also, February the 16th is the Festival of Laughs in Grand Prairie, Texas. And that's going to be at the theater at Grand Prairie at 7 o'clock p.m. And that's February the 16th. Also, February the 16th, they're having Valentine's Comedy Show. And that's in Dallas also. It's at 8 p.m. And it's at the Music Hall at Fairport, where they have the State Fair. Okay, Girls Night Out at Fergie's. And this is a little closer to home. This is Sunday, January the 6th, coming this Sunday. So if you want to go to the Girls Night Out, it's a Magic Mike dance show, male review.
Come see Crazy Chris. He's going to be out there.
And it's Sunday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Fergie's, 1093 LCR 498 in Mahia, Texas.
You don't see me standing there at the end right there? I dyed my hair black again.
Yeah, I'll see you.
There I am, going like this. What's up, Classy C?
They have a lot of people interested.
Yeah, look at them all interested.
500 and something. Oh.
Yes. Look at them
It
all.
looks like it'd be fun.
Some thirsty people ready to go.
Yeah.
I think Classy would have a good time. I don't mind. You can go.
Holler. They're
Classy.
ready to hoop and holler. Maybe I'll
You-
take my sister.
Yeah, y'all would have a great time out there. Take Val.
Oh, yeah. That probably would be fun.
Wonder how much tickets are for that.
I don't know. They don't have the ticket.
Well, we can find that out.
Let's
It couldn't
see.
be that much, could it?
Yeah, it could.
You said you had good. $15?
Oh, that's not much. The highest ticket.
Oh, this is for a T-shirt.
Oh,
A prepaid one shirt at the show.
the tickets are 15,
There you go.
19.
$19.95.
Plus, they have them as high as $39.95.
Oh, but look what you get. For $30, you can meet and greet with the guys
Ooh.
at the end of the show. And for $40, you get a VIP pass, a bumper sticker, keychain, autograph, photo, and meet with the guys. There you go.
Yes.
That's a belated Christmas present.
Yeah.
I think you would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Would you like to go with Val?
Oh,
She don't know.
I'm sure it would be fun.
That's on the 6th. What day is that? Saturday?
That's on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Well, that'd be a nice little outing for y'all.
And you have time to recuperate on Monday.
You'll need it.
Once you get through screaming and hollering.
And they got a store. Look at that.
Of course, everybody tries to sell stuff. That's a girls' night out at Fergie's in Mahia.
There you go. All right. You would have fun, Classy. I think you should go.
Maybe I'll go with that first lady show. Val might like going with her.
Yeah, maybe all three of y'all could go.
Oh, really?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So there you have it, ladies. Don't miss the opportunity to have a little fun and entertainment. Leave your man and your boyfriend and your husband home. He don't have to go. That's not for him.
I hope not.
I would hope not either.
Really?
Yeah.
It says ladies.
Give your girl, hey, trust me, guys, let your girl go out to these things. When she come back, she's going to be ready to jump at you. I guess.
Well, she might be disgusted after she see all these
That's true.
hunka burning love men.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I used to look
let
like
her go at her own risk.
Yeah, I used to look like that long, long time ago.
Oh, I thought she had.
No, I'm not doing it. Okay, so there you have it. That's all the events, isn't it?
That's all I had.
Okay.
And about the Marlin Public Library, it's open on Mondays and Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Wednesday and Thursdays from 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And that's all the announcements I have right now. If you have any announcements you want to announce, please get them to us here by calling 254-275-7476. Or you can always send them through the email kmrlradio@yahoo.com.
All right. Classy, I know it's beginning of the year and maybe people didn't know. Tell them a little bit about CNC Community Sales.
Yeah, CNC Community Sales is a way that we have to get your, if you have something you're trying to sell, some books, some clothes, some whatever, a car, it's a way to get the word out to the public. And all you have to do is call and let us know what it is you're trying to sell. And for a small fee of $1 a day, which is $5 a week, because we do it each morning on the Classy C and Crazy Kids Morning Show. And you can get it announced for $5 a week.
And don't forget, we also do advertisements and church services.
Yes, we do.
All right. It's time for birthdays, the KMRL way. All right, this is who I have for birthdays today. I have Amanda Rochelle Hicks. I have Rick Gowan, Michael Grau, Tasia Lattimore, Candace Chambers, Iz Mayak, Andreas Kofakis, and Barbara Brennan.
I don't have any today on the 3rd.
Okay.
I have one tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there we have it. That is the birthdays. I don't think I have any. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Whoa. It's a really, really nice. Oh, look at that one. Look at that candy apple red. You like that, Chevelle? Mm-hmm. Ain't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting off track here. I'm looking at just saw some beautiful, beautiful cars here. Okay, so there you have it. We have the birthdays. Oh, that's terrible. Donald Trump has got a thing here about petition to, he wants you to send money in to build a wall. All right, I'm getting distracted. Like I said, it's easy for me to get distracted here. Okay. Let's try this again. We have the birthdays, okay? Do we have anybody else? Yeah. Anybody else?
That's all I had.
That's it. Okay, so there we are. We know what we're going to do. We are going to sing a birthday songs. Let's do it. Y'all know how we do this. Sing it loud and proud. And then we're going to go right into our Wake Up Marlin. Here we go again. Inspirational City Growth theme.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Yes, happy birthday, everyone. All right, so now we're going to do our theme. Wake Up Marlin, here we go again. Y'all know how to do it. Sing it loud and proud wherever you at. Stand up and shout it to the top of the roof. You know it.
And that's what we're all searching for. A piece of that good old American pie.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So there you have it. That was our birthday song.
And I'm moving on up.
Yes. All right. We is moving through the day.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, so now it is time for your Marlin weather.
Yeah. And it's brought to you by our very own Crazy Chris weatherman. The Marlin Weather Report. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. It's just getting warmer. Look at this. All right, folks. The cold weather is leaving us. Say goodbye to it. 2 more days. It will officially be.
It will officially be warming up. It won't be any change in the season because it still be winter, but it will be warming up a little.
All right. Excuse me for that. Oh, gosh. I got these sinuses are really kicking up. All right. Right now, if you stepped outside, it is 45 degrees. That's going to be your high for today. It is 45, so it's going to be a morning thunderstorm with some clouds. Low of tonight is 33 with a high of 59 for tomorrow. It's starting to turn sunny and a lot milder. So the cold weather will start leaving within the next 24 hours. It really is going to start warm because what a big difference it jumps up. 65 degrees on Saturday. Plenty of sunshine, which is good. We need to drop some of the standing water out here. Sunday, it's getting better. 55 for low, 71. 71 in January. And Monday, look at this, 72 with 43 for low, cloudy, brief shower in the forecast. The rest of your week for that is we'll start getting another cold trend. So you'll be back down in the 60s and 30s to 40s at nights. But you will have a short little warming trend. So, hey, Sunday, enjoy the church flow. It's going to be nice. It's going to feel more like springtime by the time you get up and get ready for your church flow for the day. You know it is winter. Don't let this fool you. It has a habit of really dropping cold again. We are like a roller coaster. Texas is like a roller coaster. We don't stay consistent. Okay? So the weather is acting funky, but a lot of people get comfortable because it does get warmer at times, but we are suspected to have some still more cold weather before this all clears out.
Like they said about the weather, if you don't like the weather, just wait a while. It'll change.
It constantly changes.
Yes.
All right, it's time to do your Texas Lottery. The Texas Lottery is supporting Texas education and veterans. The Texas Lottery also reminds you to play responsibly because
it's only a game.
And if you're anywhere listening, well, I don't guess you're listening from there, but the Abilene Claim Center is opening today at noon due to inclement road conditions, and the Odessa Claim Center is opening up at 10:30 today. So if you're out there in Midland, Texas and stuff, you are probably getting some of the white stuff today, a little bit of it. All right, let's talk about your lotto and stuff today. If you didn't notice, somebody won Powerball last night.
How many claim centers do they have in Texas?
How many claim centers do they have?
Yeah.
I think there's like 25 of them
Oh, really?
throughout the state, with the major one being the claim center in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has to come to Austin if it's more than $1 million.
Oh, okay.
If it's $1 million or less, they can claim at any claim center. They're not authorized to write anything over $1 million. So you win the big one, you got to drive all the way to Austin. If you live in El Paso, have a fun drive. Okay, so Powerball is back to only $69 million. Only. Last night's winning Powerball numbers were 8, 12, 42, 46, 56, and 12. The winning Powerball ticket was sold in Long Island, New York.
Oh, really?
So this is both of these were won in New York. One on Long Island.
The last three.
Yeah. They have really been winning their tails off. Something going on up there. Lotto Texas, nobody won last night.
Ooh.
So it's up to 11,250,000. Those crying numbers last night, look at these numbers. No wonder. 7, 25, 27, 28, 35, and 36. Tonight, Texas two-step, Class C, don't forget to get yours, 1.5 million. Get your tickets for that Texas two-step. I know Classy C will be getting hers, won't you?
Yeah.
All right, all or nothing numbers. Last night, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 19, 20, 21, 22, and that lovely 24. This morning numbers are actually in. They are 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 20, 22, and 24. Pick three numbers. 389 last night. 389 this morning. 898. It's always... Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about this setup. Okay. Last night's Daily 4, 8512. I missed it by one. For the $10 spot, by the way. And this morning numbers are in 4406. Did somebody win Cash 5 last night? No. Those winning numbers, those crying numbers are 1, 13, 16, 20, and 26. You got 4 days left to get you the new tickets. The new tickets are coming out. Lucky Dog. It's a $1 ticket. Went up to $500. The 50 multiplier series 50X, a $5 ticket. The 100 multiplier X, $10 ticket, and the 300 multiplier ticket for $30. These are coming out on the 7th. Today is the 3rd. Got a couple more days. Monday, these tickets all hit the shelves. I'm particularly probably the only one I really would be interested in is this one, simply because it's not a whole lot and odds is good. The 300 times might be worth it.
What are the odds?
Well, that was 1.3 something. This is 1.382, but look at the amount.
Yeah.
So for 1.389, you only have $5 million to deal with. It don't even put much difference, and look how much more you got to deal with. So to me, it would make more sense to play this one, and this one. You get what I'm saying? See, the odds. You got to look at the odds of these tickets, and these probably would be all right because there's a lot more prizes. So the $5 one and the $30 one would be your best bet. The $10 one I probably stay away from. That's just my assumption. Lucky Dog, you can win up to $500. Not bad. There's only 9 million of them, but it's still 1 in almost 5 tickets to win on that. But you have a good chance to win $500. So you might be able to do it. Okay?
What is the 20X?
The what now?
20X?
20X.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
200X.
200X. Oh.
If one that came out before.
That's
This one.
That's a $20 ticket.
I said, what's the odds?
Oh
on
God! Well, you keep hitting it. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh, it's got
1 in 3.44, and they already had $1 million.
one person won.
Remember from Cyprus?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there you have it. the games of Texas. Play the games of Texas. They tell you it's just for fun.
What about 50X? Oh, that's one that's coming out this time. One
Oh man,
in Katy.
they just claimed it yesterday.
Yeah.
Just I knew somebody. Ticket number 2, $5 million in Katy. Up not too
5
far.
million?
5 million. Yeah, that's on the 50.
Okay. Oh man.
Well, somebody won in after taxes $3,750,000 they went home with yesterday. What a way to win the new year
In Katy.
in Katy. So they found one of the winning millions already.
It didn't
There ain't
take
but 4 million.
It
of that.
didn't
See?
take them that long
Look
to
at
go
that.
get it either. So they went to Austin and got it.
Oh yeah, they had to go to Austin yesterday. So there you have.
That's good.
Look at that. See, and somebody wrote Sharon. Oh wow. Okay, they had Mega Millions. They won on the Mega Millions. They just didn't get the Mega Ball.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, so the Mega Millions was one. Oh, they won 1 million.
See, winning ticket was purchased in Pearland.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they just didn't get the Mega Ball.
Oh.
They got 5 numbers but no Mega Ball, so you win $1 million instantly
Oh, you did.
on the Powerballs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Wow, I can't believe somebody actually found one. I've been looking for that.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully there's one coming in with my name on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't plan to buy too many of them things. They're getting expensive.
Really?
All right, so there you have it. Texas Lottery supporting Texas education and veterans. It is time for National Day. National Day today with Classy C. Take it away, Classy.
I'm sitting up here looking at the lottery.
Yeah, I know. It gets addicting, just mesmerizing.
Yeah. Now I got to learn the National Day.
Can you get it?
Yep. I will find it.
So Classy C is pulling that up on her teleprompter right now. Yes, she is. She's doing it.
They
She's
have
doing it.
calendar that you can get, I see, for the National Day.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, she's pulling it. I don't know why she don't have this ready to go.
Because I'll be looking at the
I'm going to start helping you get that
lottery
ready.
report. Like yesterday, I did have it ready.
All right.
Okay, National Day today, January 3rd, 2019. National Drinking Straw Day. National Fruitcake Toss Day. And National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. So those are pretty self-explanatory. National Drinking Straw Day. National Fruit Cake Toss Day. So if you got a fruit cake for Christmas, this is the day that you toss it. And National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day.
Didn't I tell you they had that?
This is the day you can go get the marked down candy, the chocolate covered cherry candy today. I'm sure they got it.
Didn't I tell you they had that fruitcake tossing thing? They launched them on those big old slingshots. They put them in the sling and then them things take off.
Oh no!
Yeah, they catapult them. And then sometimes they have people that are dodging them at the other end. They put helmets on.
Well,
And
this
yeah, they
is
knock
the
them out
day.
with the fruitcakes.
Oh, this is the day they have the National Fruit Cake Toss Day.
And believe it or not, there are fruitcake advocates out there that get on the news and they is PO'd about it when they
They
do it.
mad about it.
Oh, they think it's just they think it's just a trauma. And the fruitcake companies, I think the people that make fruitcake, they probably get their feelings hurt a little bit by that, but they made their money on it. So whatever you do with it, you ever do with it, I guess.
Because most people are not going to eat them. 70% of people don't even like them.
No, I don't. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have some more great stuff to talk about and getting ready to close it out here because we only got about 30 minutes left. So we got to take a quick song break. Don't go nowhere. Classy C and
Crazy Chris. We'll be right back.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. 90.3 FM.
KMRL 90.3 FM.
Keep it locked right here on Marlin's hottest radio station.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites
Yesterday's favorites.
and today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits. KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Okay, we are back, and we just want to say we played a song by Captain and Tennille in memory of the Captain and Tennille. He passed away on yesterday. He was 76 years old.
yeah, it was sad.
Yes.
Just go show you how quick life really is.
He and Tennille had been married for 40 years, and they divorced, but she was still there by his side when he passed away. She moved back to help him during his illness.
That was sweet.
Yes, very sweet.
So we were looking during the song break about Scare Straight program. We got a few minutes we can talk about that, and then we're going to have to find a way to end this. But the Scare Straight program, I'm actually considering doing it with one of our young ones.
But he's not that bad. He don't have any criminal offenses.
No,
He
but we
just
don't want him
loves
to get that
talk
way.
back.
See, that's how it starts. It starts off little. Everything starts off when you make a snowman. It's not big, is it? You got to take a little bit of snow and you
Yeah.
kind of roll. What happens though? It's a snowball effect. Eventually, if you don't get it now, why it's quick? It's like a cold. Get to it quick, and you won't. And the duration will be shorter.
He just has a trouble with his mouth. He loves to talk back. Every time you say something, he has to make a comment rather than just saying yes and going and doing a yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Or he don't even have to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Just agree to just go on and do it without talking back.
Right.
And the little jobs that we have for him to do at the house, he thinks that they're too hard. And then he finally said he don't think that they're too hard. He's just tired of doing them.
So we were looking at some videos, and they were showing some of these Scared Straight videos online, and they're saying, are they going too far with it, how they are doing it, and getting them one-on-one exposure with some of these inmates. Some of these inmates have nothing to lose. They are in there for life because they've committed murder, drug offenses that are stacked up on them, but they are trying to...
But they agree to help the children.
Yeah,
But
because
it
they
won't-
don't want them in there. They know it's not the life.
Yeah.
And that's,
Because they didn't have anybody to help them. That's how they get out in there.
that's really touching for me. It's the most touching thing to see an inmate that has really lost out on their life, and they know they're not getting out. Society will never let them out. But they have a heart, and they really feel like they have a purpose in prison to scare the hell out of these kids because they don't want them to be there. They're missing their mothers. These are inmates have mothers and sisters and children that they'll never see on the outside of that prison because they've made a mistake that cannot be forgiven or will not be justified. And it's sad because one sense it's unacceptable for somebody to kill somebody and take their life. But then some of these people, I don't know. I have a heart. The ones that even have killed people, if they're doing so good in prison and they really look like they're remorseful and they're trying, you can't help but kind of wish that they would get some type of a parole. Or do you ever feel that way, or do you think?
Yeah.
It's hard to balance that.
I was looking on the news a couple of weeks ago. It was a young girl. I think she's now 20-something. But when she was 16, she was... some guy had her in a sex trafficking type stuff, and she ended up killing that man, and they never wanted to and they gave her a sentence a real long time, and she was wanting to know if she could get out of prison because she has been doing so good in prison and excellent and stuff, and they refused to even give her a reprieve and tell her she's got to be 59 before she gets out of prison.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a while for somebody like her to even maybe get paroled or,
Yeah.
It's going to be a rough
even though
journey.
it was good behavior, and it was more like a self-defense thing because how this man was using her and abusing her, kind of like a prostitution, and
Well, we know for a fact that there's so many people that are in prison that really shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
Or should have already been released.
Yes.
If anything. We know how many wrongly accused young black men are in jail that did not do anything because
one man got out last week and a half ago, had been in there for over 30 years and wrongly convicted.
it's sad because people, when they're scared and they're the victim, they don't take details like they should.
Yeah.
And some of them are just so quick. And I'm sorry, but you got white folks, when they give out descriptions, all they know is a black man. That could fit any description. They don't really look at the features of a black man, so they just see a lot of, and they think, oh, that's him. And it wasn't even him. Yeah. And the real culprit's still out there. Please, if you're ever a victim of crime, I know that you're going through trauma, but it's the time your mind needs to also focus on details. Focus on the way the features are.
A lot of times, I don't think people are looking at a person because even not being up under that kind of thing, I think a lot of times people are not able to give description, even at a calmer state, And when they start talking about that, I started noticing and looking at people more, just in general.
But that's why I say if you're ever a victim of crime, and I know it's not the easiest thing when someone's trying to kill you, you're getting raped or whatever, you need to take a portion of your mind and record the details as close as you can. Because that's the best way if you survive this, and I know because you're trying to survive already and get through it. It's a lot of different things your mind is trying to do at one time. You're trying to cope with what's going on. You're trying to understand what's happened. You're trying to survive. You're trying to defend, and then you also got to analyze. So, but that's the best defense because if you make it through this and you survive whatever's happened to you, you can bring your justice, your perpetrator to justice by giving correct detail, and don't ruin someone else's innocent life that didn't have anything to do with it. That's the thing I'm making here. That's what I'm going to leave with you for the day.
One thing about the DNA, it has really helped a lot of people who were wrongly accused also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the Scared Straight program, I can see the good in it. You're trying to keep the kid from going down the wrong road because some of these kids, they are acting like they're so big and bad and bullying adults. And then time you put them in that type of situation, they're the first ones to want to cry and want out of it. So I can understand that.
Well, that sounds like a good topic for tonight. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, don't forget, let's chat with Class C tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. live right here on KMRL 90.3 FM, Marlin, Texas radio station. And with that being said, it is that time, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We want to thank you for allowing us to come into your homes and in your ready cars today for the Classy C and Crazy Chris morning show. And we hope that you have enjoyed all the different topics and the information that we provided. And make sure you keep it locked and tuned to 90.3 FM and tell everyone you know and everyone you see and have a great day. And happy birthday to the birthday recipients. Bye-bye.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday through Fridays
Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday to Fridays. Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Only on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.